Hey YouTube, it's Monday the 17th of December and I'm back again with another magazine flip through. It's Total magazine again, the Nintendo magazine. This time it's issue 2 from February 1992, so that's 20 years old. This would have been published in January 1992. I had a request from a guy in response to my issue 1 flip through to flip through the start of the issues where they started to review the SNES games. That's issue 4, so not this issue yet. I thought I might as well carry on from issue 1. So this is issue 2, as I said. The first advert on the front cover, inside of the front cover, is for the Miracle piano teaching system for the NES console. Release price was £249. I've not actually seen one of these or used one of these, so one day I hope to do so. If you've got one, then you can let me know what it's like. That'd be good. Just the content page. It's the letters page. There are quite a few letters in this magazine total. Some more letters there and drawings from the readers. So a bit of a news page. We've got a right-hand column, left-hand column here for the Smash TV game NES. Sorry, for the NES game Smash TV from Acclaim. It's a 1 to 4 player game, and that was due for release in February. A little bit of an article up here for the Game Boy Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. A new staff member called Vicky. A few Nintendo facts there. 6.3 million Game Boys have been sold in the USA already. 11.56 million Game Boys have been sold in Japan. Bandai, that's the people who distribute Nintendo stuff in the UK, reckon that there will be 1.6 million members in Club Nintendo by the end of the year. And the Game Boy was the biggest selling toy this Christmas, beating the likes of Barbie dolls, Lego and NKOTB figures. There's a bit of an article there about Nintendo joining forces with Philips to work on the compact disc interactive system, the CDI. Not quite sure what Nintendo's part was in that. There's a nice big picture of the Super NES, the European version. Obviously that didn't make it to the UK. We had the other version, which is seen here. They give that as the Japanese Super Famicom. One down on Mario 4, which we know as Super Mario Brothers. Feature there on Mode 7, and you've got F-Zero there and Pilot Wings, which were probably two of the best games that used Mode 7. Magnificent 9, some of the SNES release games. So you got what's a Street Fighter there? Well, that's not Street Fighter, that's Final Fight. Populous, Gradius 3, UN Squadron, Hole-in-One Golf, ActRaiser, Super R-Type, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and Castlevania IV. Not quite sure why they called that Street Fighter there. So there's a Winner Miracle keyboard, and it then goes into the NES reviews. And the first review there is this for Swords and Serpents. That was released by Acclaim for £35. It's a 1 to 4 player game, and they give that 82%. Quite a good score. Bit of a dungeon trawling game by the looks of it. Legend of Zelda. Again on the NES, a 1 player game, £40, that was 78%. An awfully good score for a Zelda game. The Adventure of Link, Zelda 2, that was 82%, that's £40 when it was released. Shadowgate, 74%. Power Blade by Taito, 49%, so one to avoid. Here's a Miracle Piano teaching system again. They obviously like this. It's released by Mindscape, £260. They actually reviewed it and they gave it 97%, which is very good. Got a big feature on that. So then I go back onto the game's reviews. DuckTales there, just 69%. That was released by Capcom. Robocop by Ocean, they gave that 66%. Quite a good looking version, to be honest. It's got a Ed 209 down there. A Boy and His Blob by Nintendo and Absolute Entertainment. They didn't really like that game, they go at 55%. Roller Games by Konami, 72%, so not a bad game. Quite nice graphics in that as well for the NES. Low G Man by Nintendo and Taxon Group, 94%, so that's one worth picking up. Marble Madness, 56%, quite a low score for Marble Madness. I don't know if it was a bad version or they just didn't like the game. I've played other platform, or I've played Marble Madness on other platforms, and I quite enjoyed it. So to give it 56% is quite a low score in my opinion. But I've never played the NES game, so can't comment on that one. Skate or Die, 53%. That was released by Palcom and Konami. And then we go into the tactics pages, or the tips and hints for the various games at the time. So, quick one here is for the Game Boy game Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan. If you get low on energy, pause the game and press up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, and this restores your health to full power, but it only works once. Some level guides there for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES, and a guide as well for the Simpsons Bart versus Space Mutants. Some tips there for Super Mario Land. Skate or Die, 76%, Othello 92% on the Game Boy. Rescue of Princess Blobette, 55%. DuckTales, 78%. Fortress of Fear, I used to own that game and I absolutely loved it. It's quite hard. I didn't make it an awfully long way through it, but I still enjoyed it. They gave it 84%. Gremlins 2, 82%, another game worth picking up. Never played that game, but it looks quite good. Dino Blaster. I've still got that game. I picked it up the other month from Game World in Leicester. That came in at 93%. Hyper Load Runner. I've got a game of this Load Runner on my Windows Phone 7. That'd be quite nice to play on the Game Boy. They give it 84%. That's from Nintendo. Navy Seals, 79%.